Today we have yet another book review, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, go ahead and drop me a follow if you can. You guys are freaking awesome. So today we are talking about The Last Ronin, The Lost Years. Now, I'm not gonna show you the cover because it is spoilers, which really pisses me off that they would do that. Here, I'll show you that way you guys can see that I actually do have the book here. You know, Last Ronin right there. So I'm gonna just be holding the first book. Let me just give a brief summary of what the story of The Last Ronin is. So this follows the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I grew up with as a kid and is very near and dear to my heart as I grew up. Really loved the Ninja Turtles. So this is following the last Ronin, which is the last Ninja Turtle, and 3 of the 4 turtles were killed in their battle against Shredder and the Foot Clan. And so this follows the last turtle and his pursuit to take down the Foot Clan. And the reason I don't want to show the next book is because I got the Walmart exclusive edition, and for some reason Walmart thought it was a great idea to put who this is on the front cover. You don't find out who this turtle is for I think like halfway through the book, and it's like 10-15 years later. And so the Lost Years kind of fill in some of those gaps that what was he doing during those times where he was away from New York. And it shows him training, it shows him fighting in like this gladiator style arena, which I thought was really cool. They like gathered all these mutants together, right? So I thought that was really cool. And then there is the sequel part of the book. April, who's really old, and her daughter are basically the sensei for these turtles, and all of the stuff for that is honestly kind of boring, if I'm gonna be honest. It's essentially April and her daughter, they're trying to put like a meaningful purpose into everything they do, and I get it, but it felt a little bit repetitive, honestly, for me. It was all of the prequel stuff that was really good. The stuff that happens before technically this book here. I like what they're setting up, and I think that the next book could be really good. I felt like this wrapped up the story of the Ninja Turtles perfectly. I think this was a great end. I loved everything about this. Overall, guys, I'm gonna give The Last Ronin, The Lost Years. Personally, I think I'm gonna give it a 3. I liked it. I didn't love it. I like all of the prequel stuff that they put in there. All of the present day stuff was a bit repetitive and not as interesting in my opinion, but I do like how they set it up with at the end of the book. I think it has the potential to be something really good. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you haven't already, drop me a follow. I really appreciate you. And let me know down in the comments below if you have read The Last Ronin or The Lost Wars, or Lost Years.